What is up, guys? It is your boy Larry, aka Law, aka Larry Bear, coming back at you today with a brand new video. Now, I know I've been gone for a little while, but I haven't been gone slacking. I've just been doing other things. I've been doing my little hobby. I've been doing kickboxing and boxing. You know, I've been hitting the gym hard just to get myself ready for the summer. Haven't been slacking, just been doing some other things. But today's gonna be a short video. It's gonna be a top 5 best fire type Pokemon to have on any team. Now, without further ado, let's jump into it. We're going to start off with one of my favorite one of my favorite fire type Pokemon. It is Arcanine. Now, Arcanine is one of my favorite type Pokemon because it is not only that it's a legendary, but the design is just cool. I mean, what is it? A liger, you know, some type of tiger, something, whatever it is. Originally supposed to be a part of the big 3 of Suicune, Raikou, and Entei. It was originally supposed to be a part with them, but they added Entei instead. I kind of think they made a better choice anyway. I like the standalone Arcanine anyway. But let's jump right into it. So Arcanine has a base stat, HP 90, attack 110, defense 80, special attack 100, special defense 80, speed 95, which totals it out to 555 base stat total. Abilities that can be found on the Arcanine are Intimidate, Flash Fire, and Justified. If you watch out for ground and water, you'll be straight. You can definitely take down you can definitely take down ice, bug, and grass with relative ease. It is more of an attack Pokemon, so I would teach it more physical attacking moves. I mean, the special attack is pretty good too. It's only 10 points behind. You can teach it either or, whichever one you want, but it really depends on the nature of the Pokemon that you get. That was going to determine what type of moves that you teach it. Like if you have an adamant one, then its physical attack is going to be boosted, so only teach it, you know, physical type moves. It's okay with speed. It's 95 speed. If you teach it extreme speed, normally they learn it as soon as they evolve. They'll learn it and then you can keep that. It is a normal type move, but if, like I said, if it's an adamant nature one, then it will do more damage. But you can also give it proteins to increase its physical attack as well. All up to you, depending on whatever your strategy is. But Arcanine, is a good Pokemon to have on your team. Before we go to the second one, Arcanine also has a Hisuian form too, which is fire and rock. It gives it a different type of arsenal to use, because now it can use ground type moves and rock type moves. It is ×4 to ground and water now because of the rock typing, but you can still fight off. You can now fight things like flying types, ice types. Well, you can always fight off ice types, but you can fight flying now. You can do ×4 to flying now. Ice, bug, grass. Just watch out for rock and ground types and water types, and you'll be fine. It's still base stats is 555. It's just a 5-point difference between HP and attack now. Instead of it being 110 or 100, it's 115, and HP is 95 now, but it still totals out to 555. So it's 95 HP, 115 attack, 80 defense, 95 special attack, 80 special defense, and 90 in speed. Stats are still relatively the same as the normal Arcanine, but it's still more of an attacker. But again, depending on the nature. Next up on the list is going to be Volcanion. Volcanion is a legendary Pokemon, which is a water and fire type Pokemon. Actually, the first and only of its kind with the ability Water Absorb. So any water types or water attacks that hit it, it will absorb that and use that as HP. Fairly decent stats. Its defense and special attacks are the best though. Its HP is 80. Its attack is 110, its defense is 120, special attack is 130, special defense is 90, and speed is 70, which gives it the total base stat of 600, which is pretty high on the base stat total form. It is a great defensive Pokemon, but it is a special attacker. Again, it depends on the nature, but on the Pokédex entry, it is 130, and so it's on a special attack, it's 130, so it's a very good special attacker as well. You could teach it things like Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, Flamethrower, Scald. Scald is actually a really good really good move too, because it's a water type move that burns. And burning in the Pokemon world actually lowers the physical attack of Pokemon. So if you hit with Scald and it burns, that Pokemon physical type is weaker, or that Pokemon's physical attack is weaker, and it's better for you at the end of the day. No ×4 weaknesses because of the water and fire typing. Just watch out for ground and watch out for electric, because electric and ground can still do damage to it, because electric and ground are neutral to those things. Other than that, you get yourself a good move set, you set this up right, and you'll have a very powerful Pokemon on your team. Next up is Salazar. Now, Salazar is a really cool design Pokemon, but it is the fire and poison type, so it is very effective against grass type Pokemon as well. It can fight off ice, it can fight off grass, it can fight off bug. It has a nice move pool that you can use, but it's pretty fast. I'll go off the stats now, and I'll put the stats up here that you can, so everybody can all see them. Its HP is 68, its attack is 64, defense is 60. Special attack is 111, special defense is 60, and speed is 117. It's not the best when it comes to base stats, but its special attack and speed are pretty good, which overall gives it a total base stat of 480. Like I said, it's not the best, but if you want to set it up with something like, if you want to do like a substitute, if you want to do like a substitute baton pass combo or something like that, or you want to pair it up with another Pokemon in double battles, you could set it up to throw it in, it poisons your opponent, then you can bring it right back, and you could do something like that. Or if you just want to have one on your team because it's cool looking, by all means you do that. Watch out for ground though, and you'll be straight. Ground and water type moves and you'll be straight. It's ×4 ground because poison and fire are both weak to ground, so it's ×4 instead of ×2. You watch out for ground type users, you'll be all right. And like again, depends on the nature of the Pokemon too as well. But other than that, that's Salazar, which is number 3 on the list. Number 4 is going to be Hound Doom. Now, Hound Doom is a fire and dark type Pokemon. Its stats are HP is 75, attack is 90, defense is 50, special attack is 110, special defense is 80, and speed is 95, giving it a total base stat of 500. Now, it is not a tank at all, but you can make a glass cannon out of this. If you get one with a special attack nature, you can boost it up with giving it, it's not protein because protein is physical attack. What is it? No, carbs is speed. I think zinc is special defense and calcium is special attack. Yeah, so if you get a special attack nature and you just max out on calciums, you can make a glass cannon. And or if you give it calcium and carbs, you can boost the speed and the special attack, and you can have a glass cannon in your hand. You teach it fire blast, flamethrower, overheat, dark pulse, shadow ball. You can have a very powerful Pokemon that can one shot or do some serious damage. And like I said, the base total stats is 500. That's not bad. That's pretty decent for a non-pseudo or non-legendary Pokemon. Its abilities are Early Bird, Flash Fire, and Unnerve. And like I said with the other ones, you watch out for water and you watch out for ground types. In this case, you watch out for fighting types too because it's a dark type, and you'll be good. You'll have a good Pokemon on your hands. And lastly is Bikini. Now, Bikini is a really cool Pokemon because its base stats are all, well, its HP down to speed are all 100. It doesn't, it doesn't go up enough like that. It starts out with everything being at 100, which gives it a base total stat of 600, which is very good. Now, yes, it is a legendary Pokemon, so if you're going to use it for like PvP, depending on the tournament rules, depends on if you can use it or not. But if you just want to have one on your team, that's good. I mean, you can, you rock out with it on your team. And then whatever you give it, whatever nature you give it, depends on like the stats as well. But then, like I said, you can also give it calcium, zinc, whatever, to boost whatever stat that you want to have for your Pokemon. I just think it's cool because it's a fire and psychic type, so that gives you a wider, different variety of different things to use. And it has a cool, finisher as well. I think it's called Victory Star, I believe is what it's called. I'll post it up here so that way you can see it. But it's a cool finishing move that you can use as well. But other than that, you again with the other ones. And now in this case, you watch out for ground, you watch out for dark because it's psychic, and you watch out for water, and you have a great Pokemon on your hands. But guys, that was pretty much it. It was just a short one today, top 5 video. I saw that my subscriber count went up too, so I like to say, welcome to the family, to our new subscribers. Remember to like, comment, and hit that notification bell on the way out today. I appreciate you guys stopping by to watch this video with me. Until next time, Law is out. Peace.